a game. It's the Lions and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the LA Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they already have as many wins in the second half as they did in the first half, and we're just starting the second half. That number's 0-0.
And I know some of their fans are already starting to look.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line, and he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft, fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Henry To'oTo'o in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Mayfield now on second down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Mayfield. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Ty Long now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former #1 overall pick and a one-time league leader in passing yards out of Florida State, Jameis Winston.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Winston. Caught by Jones. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. Greg Stroman back deep waiting for it. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they come into this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the window weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question. How do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times. But in order to get it done, morale has to stay high, so a lot of that goes on the coaching staff. You know, easy to coach when you're 7-1. That's a piece of cake. But with their record right now, how do they manage to keep these guys going in the right direction? And they're going to need some help from some of those veterans in the locker room as well.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Jameis to throw it. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss. On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL can say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year not to take anything away from him. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Zappi on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Play fake, and now here's Zappi.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
73 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
From the right hash, this from 33.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 31 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
Zappi back to throw.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end.
Big strides. Look at him go.
Touchdown, LA! Gerald Everett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, here's Zappi. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And the Chargers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Kamara will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Give running right is Spiller.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Winston. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
And Zappi to throw. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Going play action here with Zappi.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Looking to throw, Zappi. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Another throw coming for Zappi. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Zappi. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. On play action, Winston. He gets this out to Spiller. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Winston now. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Winston. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. He'll take this to the 46.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now a dump off here complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing, Winston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They go back to the ground with Spiller. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Spiller. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Winston on 3rd and 2. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. To the right side and complete to Washington. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 6-yard line.
A carry here for Holyfield.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run?
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Zay Jones
From 3 yards out.
and the Lions get a bit closer.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Off the fake, Zappe. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Defense.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
He finds Parker.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Zappe to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Again, Kamara. And this time, he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Chargers. McPherson on for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jameis Winston and the rest of the offense heading back out there. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Winston.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Lions.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions.
They run behind center with Spiller.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. From the gun, Winston. His throw incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Here comes the Lions punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Zappi.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Play fake, and now here's Zappi.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Long here as he sends this one away.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On the handoff, Spiller.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Winston now from the 50. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Winston's throw complete to Shakir.
Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Winston.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To the air again with Winston.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jameis to throw it.
Touchdown! Darnell Washington from 4 yards out. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. A little short pass. This is Everett, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Zappi to throw. Over the middle, he's got Parker. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
One final shot before half for Zappi. A little short pass. This is Everett, and he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.